Hey, my wonderful Aquarians, Christina here, Ginger Mama, coming at you with your August extended Tarotscope. I know I was late on your July one, so I put you first on the docket this month, so it will be posted before August begins. Divine Feminines. All right, by the way, everyone, we all have feminine and masculine energy. If you're unsure of who you are in that dynamic or in your current energy, please go to gingermama.com. I have free blogs on wounded and healed feminine and masculine energy. All right, Divine Feminines. The song I was channeling for you is I Belong to Me by Jessica Simpson. It's a song I had not heard before, or I don't recall hearing. It would have been years ago. But it's a really, Alexa, play I Belong to Me by Jessica Simpson. Now I want to remember what it said. While that's playing, to see what comes in, I want to talk about the upcoming dates that are significant for the month of August, okay? As we're exiting July, many of you maybe were in some emotional whatever struggle in Cancer season. You're really being called to release that, okay? The first week of August, we have the moon in Libra and Scorpio, which again is that balance, that subconscious. This is a real, like, get very clear on what it is you want in a connection. And if you have a masculine reaching out to you, be very clear in what it is you do and do not want. You have fought too long on your journey to get wishy-washy right now. You have built yourself, you're building your empire. You do not need that in your orbit, okay? So if you want that connection, great, but make sure you're speaking clearly about what you want. Alexa, volume up. Ideally, you have that done by the full moon in Aquarius on the 11th, okay? Again, any last release there around relationship, fears, struggles, insecurities, release it then, okay? It needs to go. I don't belong to you. My heart is not in question. Yeah, you're loving yourself this month, guys. I belong to me. And that's the beauty of this journey, is learning you are sovereign, you belong to yourself, right? And if anyone else wants in your life, they have to be in that same frequency of understanding and cherishing that, right? And so listen to the words of this song when you have a chance. Alexa, stop music. I just feel like the lyrics, or go read them, will be significant for you for some reason, okay? So that full moon in Aquarius on the 11th. And then on the 22nd, we begin Virgo season, okay? So happy birthday to any of you Virgos. Happy birthday to you Leos, or people, I guess you're Aquarians, right? You're like, I'm not that. Maybe you have Virgo or Leo placements. And if you do, by the way, that feels extra significant right now. So please go watch your moon and rising sign as well. Or maybe your counterpart is a Leo or a Virgo. Like something feels significant about that right now. Or maybe people in your life right now that are Leos or Virgos. But on the 22nd, we enter Virgo season. Virgo season always asks us to get really organized, to get very clear on our vision, to get really just like tidy in life, in our mind, in our soul, in our work. And on the 24th, Uranus is going retrograde in Taurus, which I'm like, whoa, talk about responsibility and personal growth. That's a doozy, especially being in Virgo season. This is really going to push the collective, but especially divine counterparts, to really drill down. Like, it's like the relationship stuff is kind of gone. Like the summer, like, oh, I hope they love me and I love them, or whatever, the summer fun. It's kind of dying down, and we're moving into this season of like, no, we got to get real here. We're planting more seeds for next year. We're planting a new harvest. We're moving forward with what really needs to occur. So be prepared for that as we exit the end of the month. And then we have that new moon in Virgo on the 27th. So that would be a great time to be manifesting what it is you want in your career, your mission work, any of the service you do for the collective, okay? That's going to be a really great time to get very clear. Oh my gosh, I didn't realize this. God, you're hilarious. You guys, this is a new deck, and I didn't realize that there's Spanish on here. I mean, it has both English and Spanish. Cinco de espadas. I love this. Five of swords. You guys, I just, in a past life, my counterpart and I were twin priests in Mexico. Male priests. We couldn't be together. Like, that's again why this lifetime we're playing out same-sex, drama again. But it's fascinating to me that, of course, Source did that. So this is the first time I've used these cards. So anyways, I just get a kick out of that because I had no idea. I did not think that was Spanish. This is great. Maybe you're manifesting a trip. I don't know. Maybe you're wanting to go somewhere Spanish. All right, Cinco de Espadas, Five of Swords reversed. I will speak in English, okay? let your guard down a little bit, especially earlier this month. If someone comes back in, okay, they want to rebirth this cycle, death reversed. There's a lot of insecurity here, though. I feel like it's on behalf of you and this other person, your mirrors. You know this at this point. Page of Cups reversed and the Magician reversed is telling me it's like you both have thought about each other so much. You both have had these feelings in separation, and it's like now when you get down to that point of like, oh wait, we're gonna actually hang out. It's like that hesitation, that like, oh, it's like, you know, I was all talk there, and then you're like, oh shit, I gotta like deliver. Don't be insecure, okay? Especially if this is coming in before the 11th, earlier in the month. It's a really great time. It's still that gooey energy we're coming off of. We also have the Lionsgate portal on the 7th. I am telling you, last year the Lionsgate portal was so significant for me in my journey. So powerful. So the energy of that first week or two of August is a really great time to address relationship issues. Now, don't be reaching out if you're in separation and you know you need to be holding those boundaries, okay? But if you know that you need to be connecting with someone, please do so, okay? It's a great time to do this. Wheel of Fortune reverse. Yeah, it's like you've been stuck. You felt left out in the cold. 5 of Pentacles reverse. You have been left out in the cold. Cinco de Oros. I'm laughing. I'm like, maybe I'm going to learn all these Spanish words for these cards. But you feel like you have like that scarcity mindset too, maybe around finances. Focus on that. Release that by that full moon on the 11th, okay? That fear that like, finances don't work for me, everything's too expensive, oh my gosh, I'm always stuck in this job I don't like, or this thing I don't like, or there's always these bills, it never works for me financially. Don't do that, okay? Write it down, think about it, burn it on the 11th, that full moon, and be like, I'm done. Money flows to me, okay? Money comes in easily, money flows out. I don't fight against the current of money, right? Now, you're going to be putting in hard work, as I said, especially after that full moon as we move into Virgo season, because that's the thing, this Magician reverse. People get so hung up on this, especially fixed placements have a tendency to struggle with this, okay? In my experience. I mean, we all do, but depending on where they exist in your chart, that idea of you think about it, you feel it, you're like, it'd be so great if I did this and that, you're feeling good, you're manifesting, but then you don't take the action. The action is the hard work. The action is today, as I'm like, I just kind of want to watch a movie, like I don't know if I really, and then sources like, Christina, no, you want this career, you want these finances, you want these things, great. You need to do the work. Get on the computer, do the post, do the thing. It's constantly taking the action. And the more you can stay in that flow state and go, the more you're able to really relax when you have a break, when you have downtime. And trust me, Source provides you with that, okay? Mine is not just work, but there are times when we're creating a new reality where there is a lot of work in the beginning, okay? As we get to that place of more zen and relaxation. But I think sometimes people get in a place where it's like, society always is like, oh, people need to rest and relax and recharge. That's true to a degree. But at the same time, ask yourself, am I scrolling the internet too much? Am I just kind of like out with my head in the clouds doing whatever? Like, do you know what I mean? Like, what does real tangible work look like to you? What is something you would enjoy? Because I love what I do, but that does not mean that every single moment I'm just like, oh my God, I can't wait to just keep talking. A lot of times my voice is really tired. I just want to be silent. But reflect on that this month, okay? I think many of you, it's like you're walking away from these past ideas, these past situations, good for you, family, friends, could be lovers, whatever it is, keep doing that, okay? But walk forward in full confidence with the moon here. Let that moon guide you, okay? It's an Aquarius full moon, by the way. I don't know if I mentioned that. It's a big deal for you. It's a big deal for you. It's a great time to fully release whatever you need to release and fully step into the new you. To be like, I'm not doing this anymore. I'm not gonna run from who I know I wanna be. Yeah, the Hermit reversed. Do not run. Do not ghost yourself on your own life. Do you get what I'm saying? So often we do that. We go ghost on ourselves. And then we get upset, like, why didn't life work? It's like, because you doubted yourself. Why are you doubting yourself? Last month we talked about this, worthiness for you. Okay, I hope you did the work on that. If not, go back and watch July, do a little bit of that work right now, and then you're gonna have a great August. But if you were not doing the work there, guys, it's going to possibly be rough as you build up to that full moon, because that's what occurs. If you don't do the work in the months in order, guys, as the universe, card readings, astrology is asking you to do, then these only build and get harder and harder and harder, okay? We're going to go over a couple. I got this new deck. It's animal spirits, and I feel like this is significant for you this month. The cow spirit. The miracles are endless. I love this. And keep that in mind right now. You can create as many opportunities, abundance, wealth, miracles as you want. But I could think of 8,000 different things I want to do with my life. But the question becomes, how do I focus in on one and accomplish that and then move to the next? Right now I'm focused on, I'm going to have my August Tarotscopes posted before August 1st this time. They're going to be done. I'm focusing on my product line. That's coming in August. I'm focusing on some public speaking engagements I really am beginning to manifest, engage with, and trying to make happen. I'm focused on that. And I know there's a lot of things here. I have a book I want to finish, but I also know now is not the time for me to do that. I've had to say, nope, that book sits on the shelf for now. I want these other things accomplished and in better working order. It's like a well-oiled machine, especially if you're building your own business, your own brand. It's difficult because you've got to really, there are going to be hiccups along the way. And as we have that Virgo energy at the end of the month and that Uranus in Taurus, I really want you to understand that's part of the journey. It's not going to be perfect. It's going to be a little messy. And I know as fixed placements, you're like, I want it to be this way. I want to know exactly what's going to happen. And the truth is, you're not going to know exactly what's going to happen. But you need to trust and have full faith that what you are doing is bringing what you want. One step at a time. I've been taking one step at a time. Along my journey. And although it's frustrating certain days, I can see the huge, immense progress I have made in a relatively short amount of time, especially when it comes to my career. And so I know the progress will continue. And I think to myself, wow, I did this in 6 months. Where will I be in another 6 months? Where will I be in a year? That's powerful, okay? So really focus on that. The coyote spirit, trust in divine detours. As I say this, I cannot make that up. A detour, especially to your plan, is okay, whether that's in a relationship or in a business or a job or anything like that. Changing our plans is not a sign of weakness or failure. It's a sign that you're really in the moment, you're in flow. What worked for you at 20, at 25, at 30 is different than what will work for you at 35, at 40, at 45, right? And we need to acknowledge that. So often in our society, we are fixed in our belief that someone at 16 or 18 must choose a career path, go to college for that, stick to that, work, and then retire, and then die. And that doesn't sound like a life, that many people want, especially if you're watching this, right? Electric eel spirit, bring your ideas to life. I love this, you guys. This is so spot on with the messages here. This feels really good for you. I love you. I think that is all I have, for you today. Also, amethyst might be something significant for you. Amethyst, I have incense here as well. Amethyst incense, amethyst stones, things like that. But I'm telling you right now, throw the stone in your pocket or something and move on with the actions. I feel like some of you are spending a lot of time like, I'm going to meditate, I'm going to think, I'm going to journal and write, and that's great. But how are you actually implementing your ideas? How are you taking action? What is the action you need to take right now? Start the new website, get on the computer, download this, change your hours at work, whatever it might be, right? And many people don't go quit their full-time jobs right away, but they might adjust these things. This isn't working. This is what I need to do. Get in that headspace, okay? Because if you can begin doing that, I'm telling you, as you approach September, October, before the holidays, you're going to be feeling like, oh my God, I made a lot of progress. Wow, I feel like by Christmas, you're going to be 6 months from now, you're going to be where I am. At Christmas last year, I had 0 followers. I had 0 spiritual anything on the internet. And now, my God, I couldn't rewatch all the content I've shared if I tried. It's insane. And I am so proud of myself. And I know you, whatever your endeavor, it could be art, it could be music, it could be anything, guys. I talked to someone who communicates with animals. She can feel into their energy and she knows where they're ill. And then they call the veterinarian who comes out and typically confirms. It's amazing. Whatever you're being called to, okay? Take the action steps forward. Do not doubt that, okay? You're not crazy, you're not wrong, and it's going to work, okay? I love all of you, beautiful Aquarians, and I will see you back in September for your extended Tarotscope. Please like and subscribe if this resonated with you. I would love for you to share this with others you think might. I'm very passionate about this YouTube channel, and I'm trying this month to get to 1,000 followers on here. Thank you. Have a great day, guys. A great month.